very good morning and thank you for waking up to Sunrise at Sea here on CTV. Welcome to our Wellness, Beauty and Lifestyle segment. My name is Agi Uwase and today we are continuing the conversation on physical wellness, still tapping into the element of sea, and that is sleeping, eating and exercising as well, in the fact that it contributes to our physical well-being. And joining me at the center of this conversation is the most venerable Budhist Bhante Budharakkhita, and is still telling us and giving us much more insight into physical well-being. Good morning, sir, and thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Agnes.
And okay, as we wrap up our conversation, we have talked about the S already, and that is sleep. We have talked about the first E, which is exercising, and now let's talk about eating and how it contributes to our physical well-being.
Yes, E stands for eating regularly and also properly. Yeah, you know, eating is a big chunk of a big event in our life.
Yes.
But the question is, do people eat properly and regularly, especially in this busy life? We skip meals. Yeah, we skip meals like no man's business. Yes, we don't eat regularly, and also we don't pay attention to eating as a spiritual exercise.
Yes.
We don't see eating as a spiritual practice. We just eat.
Yes,
yes,
because we eat because we are hungry, we want to fill our stomach.
Yes, for us, we don't eat it only because we are hungry, but for us, we eat to get wiser, to get more energy and other benefits, to be more healthy, and also for us to, we eat so that we can practice the teaching of the Buddha.
Yes.
In other words, we can have enough strength and spiritual strength in order to practice meditation.
Does that justify, you know, I did watch you people eating, and the way you are eating is actually totally different from how we eat. From the way you chew and then you have a little time, it's like meditation of some sort. So how different is it, or what makes it different from, you know, just the other way that every other person eats?
Yeah.
Or what makes it better?
Yes, better, that's, I would say, what makes it ideal.
Ideal, yes.
Because if it's better, then it's better with comparing it with others.
Yes.
But ideal means it's ideal for us. It works. For us, it works.
Yes.
Yeah. For us, I will tell you what to eat. According to our tradition, we see eating as a spiritual practice. So we talk about what to eat, when to eat, and how to eat.
Oh.
Yes, 3 things. Okay, where should we start?
It's the what.
What? Okay, what to eat. For us, if you looked at our dishes, we eat more vegetable foods, more vegetables and more fruits.
Yes.
If you saw.
I did see.
So
I did
definitely,
notice.
in your diet, you must have more fruits
And vegetables.
more vegetables. It's good for your health.
Yes.
You can add in more other things, but those are very, very key. And the rest of the food actually should be like a rainbow. You know rainbow?
Yes.
Many colors.
Many
Your
colors.
food should have as many colors as possible. If you can have the food in the rainbow, the green, the blue,
the orange, the
red,
yellow.
but most people eat only red things.
Red
Only
meat and
yeah,
yes,
fried
everything.
this, fried that, everything red. You look at their plate, chips, everything, sausage, everything. You look at for the green color,
And there's
none. Zero.
Or maybe the reason, but there's people who actually do not eat the green. They'll just put it on their plate and they never eat it.
Yes, I see also that missing. I say, I wish I was I like what they have left behind. I like the green. You see, it's good actually. We are meant to digest properly the vegetable food, a lot of vegetable. Fresh one is also very good. We eat. So in our tradition, we eat, make sure that we eat food which is easy to digest, and you can count 1, which can which has good nutrition and balanced one.
Yes.
You can count 2, nutrition, circulation. Food can support circulation. That means more soup, help when you eat the things. So then immunization, immune system, things that can help your immune system. You know, people just eat just to get the full stomach. But what about the immune system? So the way we eat food here, it must have some sense of supporting your immune system. How? You didn't ask. When you eat food which is bitter, it's helping to improve your immune system.
Yes.
You know, our grandfather used to say, please eat these eggplants.
Dodo, nakati, all those things, yes.
And they did put even salt. I used to look at them and say, what are they doing? Now I know. The more you eat bitter things in your diet,
yes,
you are increasing the well-being, your health. If you can do that, balance sweet and bitter, then is the what. Now we go to
the why.
Why? Why we eat food? I've told you. We eat food to make sure that we improve our immunity, circulation, improve our nutrition, and health, and digestion. Yes, and of course the purpose of eating for us is to have good health so that we can practice meditation,
yes,
and realize Buddha's teaching, which means reaching enlightenment or ultimate happiness.
Yes.
That's why we eat, to serve that purpose.
Yes.
We are not eating for sports. We are not eating for only beauty.
You're not eating because you're hungry.
Yes. So
let's
because we eat regularly, so
yes,
we don't eat only when we are hungry. We eat when the time comes, so that we can keep our eating regularly.
Yes. Let's talk about the when now.
Yeah, when. We should establish a regular time when we want to eat. A regular time. Just like exercise, just like sleeping, the same thing I told you. Regular, frequent. You see, the body works very well when you do. You give it a routine.
A routine, yes.
And for eating is very important. Have you heard about this Pavlov muscle? Is it Pavlov's experiment in Russia, whereby they rang the bell and the dog started salivating?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes. It's
So-
conditioning. It's all about conditioning.
We need our conditioning to condition our body so that it has good appetite.
Yes.
It has good appetite, because as you condition it, now when you're about to eat, it starts bringing the juice for digestion. Yeah, but most people eat anytime and the body doesn't know whether we're eating or not. So it doesn't want to bring that juicy thing. Before we know, something is inside there. So
Yes.
if we prep our body, it will bring in the digestive juices.
Yes.
So in other words, we should eat food at a time, which we have said. If you want to eat lunch at 1, eat at 1. Even my grandmother used to do that. You will look at the sun. Oh, where is the shadow? Oh, the shadow has reached this way.
It's time to eat.
It's time to eat. But for us, anytime is eating.
Anytime is eating
Anytime,
time, every
and
time.
mostly the problem of modern world, when they feel insecure, when they feel not good, that's when they go to eat. That's the problem.
Oh, yes, absolutely. It's,
Now we
some
got-
use it as some kind of stress reliever. Yes.
Yes.
Stress eating.
To fill the void.
Yes.
Most people eat just to fill the void.
And in that case, they actually do eat only the sweet things.
And the
because they
sweet
want
things,
yes.
and you haven't talked about overeating, because when you eat with that kind of motivation, you overeat.
Yes.
Because when you feel so angry, I mean, you have a lot of disappointment, and then you reach the refrigerator, and then you open it, and you wonder even why you're opening it, because you're just going there without
With no intention whatsoever.
Yeah, without intention.
Yes. Now let's talk about the why.
Why?
The how, yes.
Now the how is very, very important. Now, when you eat food, you have to eat with mindfulness. With what?
Mindfulness.
That's how to eat food. And the same goes with drinking. So how you should get food, eat food, I will demonstrate, because the food is not here, I'll demonstrate with juice. So if this is the juice, orange juice, when you drink it, don't eat like the rain is coming. This is not a pipe. So when you put juice like this, take time to the juice to mix with the saliva, enzymes, so that when you put it down, at least that has mixed something. Most people drink juice as if this is just a pipe.
Just goes through.
Just go
going
through it and then so that it reaches the final destination.
Yes.
Not knowing that this, as soon as it reaches here, that's where the process starts.
Yes.
Now, since that's the decade I have, now the food, the same food, when we have food, the same thing we get the food, and then as soon as we put it in the mouth, in fact, from the time we see it, we just become mindful of seeing it, and then bring it, we become mindfulness of the hand, and then put, let's say this is food. We chew it as many times as possible. Most people, as soon as they put food like this,
I swallow.
they chew maybe 2 times and follow solid thing, and then they just put in here. This is not a dumpster. This one is just, it's not a bag. So we need to really kind of chew it and break it down as many as possible when it's still in the mouth, so that it mixes with the enzymes, with the saliva, so that it's just like drinking it. And once you really swallow it, we do it with mindfulness. So as we're chewing, for us, we become our mindfulness of hardness, hotness of the food, the softness of the food. Sometimes even we close our eyes and then we will swallow. And if this is a spoon, when we are getting the spoon, we put it there and put the spoon down.
I did notice that.
Yes,
I noticed.
but most people eat, it's there and then it's here.
Yeah.
And to make it worse, this is their food, this is their phone, this is... so now what they do, they are eating and they are listening and then they are looking at the TV. You know, do 3 things at a time: eating, phone, and listening to CTV.
Yes.
That's a bad, I wouldn't say bad, sorry about that. It's unskillful.
Yes.
It's unskillful habit. Then you are not respecting what we call eating. It's a spiritual practice. It's what keeps us alive. So unless the call is an emergency, for me, I switch off the phone. Did you see me looking? Just look at your food. When you look at the food that keeps you alive, and then you bring in, and then you put the spoon down, and then you chew. By the time you finish, it's only 30 minutes, 45 minutes at max.
Yes.
Can't you have that, to dedicate that time for something that keeps you alive? And you decided to do all these 3 things at the same time? We don't know which you are going even to do better. Whether you're going to be talking better, or you're going to see CCTV, or you're going to be chewing.
Yes.
So we divide our attention. The key is to have undivided attention when you are eating. The problem of modern life, we're doing so many things. At a go. But I appeal to those people who do so many things. 3 things at a go, to really consider. Unless it's an emergency, then you can attend to your phone, but really slow down and relax into eating. Know that it's a spiritual practice, and now you'll be more happy, you eat very well, and then you sleep very well. Because when you eat very well, you sleep very well, and also you can exercise very well. And then the whole life will become a real meaningful to you. It will become very meaningful. Thank you very much. And
there you have it. There's no other word that I can add on to that. Everything has been said. Thank you so much for joining us. The most venerable Budharakkhita Kabogoza.
Thank you.
I hope I got it right. And thank you so much for joining us on Sunrise at Sea. Keep watching and don't blink.